You ever notice how like the only people obsessed with your past sins are the ones who secretly want you stuck there? It's always that church lady with 3 divorces and a Xanax prescription who can't stop reminding me about the time I used to sell drugs at the back of my Buick. Like, congratulations, Karen. You are a sin historian that nobody asked for. What are you, the IRS of for my soul? Always auditing the receipts of my screw ups, I see. But here's the truth. If my past is in my past and I don't live it anymore, then who the hell are you to be camping out there like it's a vacation home? If I'm walking towards redemption, but you keep dragging me back into the mud, what does that say about you? That you like the mud? You like to wallow in it? Or is it because you need it? Because without somebody else's dirt, then you actually got to deal with your own. Look, I'm not that guy anymore. Yeah, I used to be the guy that used to sell drugs and hang out with the guys that sold pills like they were Halloween candy. Yeah, I used to be the guy that used to party with people like break cocaine lines like it was communion bread. And yeah, I used to chase women like it was a professional sport. Call me MVP, most valuable penis. But here's the thing. I paid for it. I've done the time. I've eaten the consequences. I've buried friends. I have buried marriages, and I've almost buried myself. So what right do you have to be dragging it up? If I'm forever going to be the drug dealer, then why even bother changing? If I'm always going to be the sinner, then what's the point of the redemption? If it's like telling a man who just got out of prison, congratulations, you're free. But also you're never free because we're still going to treat you like inmate 4576. Hell, if that's the case, then pass me my orange jumpsuit and call me by my prison nickname again, Big Daddy. At least then I knew what I was dealing with. And let's not lie. It's always those self-righteous Christians, isn't it? The holier than thou crowd, the one that clutch their pearls on Sunday morning but choke on their pastor's dick Saturday night. Yeah, I said it. They've got skeletons in their closets that make Jeffrey Dahmer look like a vegan. But God forbid somebody else's dirt was ever public. Nah, their sins are tidy. Their sins are hidden. No, their sins got perfume on them. Mine just had bad lighting and a police report. But guess what? Sin doesn't come with the PR department. Just because you didn't get caught doesn't mean that you're clean. It just because I was public with my dirt doesn't mean that yours doesn't stink. You think God grades sin on a curve or a scale? No. You think at least I didn't sell drugs, you get extra credit? No, homie. Gossip is sin. Pride is sin. Gluttony is sin. Hypocrisy, that's sin too. And it smells worse than anything I've ever cooked up in the trap house. See, this is where it gets real. Jesus didn't die for me to stay the same. He didn't bleed out so that I could keep hustling poison to the world. He gave me a way out. And if you can't respect that road, then that's not my problem. That's your bitterness. That's your protection. That's your desperate need to feel taller by standing on somebody else's grave. And let's be blunt. Y'all don't even want redemption. Y'all want reality TV. You want the mugshot, the relapse, the crash and burn. Because as long as I'm the bad guy, you get to play the victim. But if I rise, if I change, if I walk the way that God told me to, and I keep my word, then you ain't got no excuse left. My growth shines in the spotlight on your staggered progression, and then burns you more than hellfire ever could. So yeah, I could be crude. I'll be raw. I'll be unapologetic, because the same Jesus who saved me had harsher words for the religious hypocrites than he did for prostitutes. Think about that next time you're wagging your finger at somebody else's past. He looked at the Pharisees dead in the eye and basically said, "You're full of shit." That's my translation, but you get the point. Redemption ain't for the perfect. It's for the ones who screwed up, paid the price, and chose better. So if you can't handle that I'm not the man that I used to be, that's cool. Stay stuck in your little self-righteous bubble. Just know this. I don't live there anymore. That door is in my past, and that bitch is locked.